fucking cartoon with us tonight. Good to fucking have you motherfuckers on.
Oh, what's up, y'all?
Hell yeah.
How you guys doing?
Look at that fucking chat popping. Nate and Teasy, fucking Teasy's family. That's what's up. Teasy, fucking thumbs and shares. That's what it do. Waffalo up in the chat. Oh shit, that's what it do. Fucking Dave Nut, my man's.
Yo, Devin, woo.
Devin, I've been seeing Devin everywhere now, right? He's all over the internet.
Devin is probably the most famous person that I know.
What up, TZ?
Oh shit! All right,
XL.
That's what's up. You get it out there, Devin. Bring a friend. Go share this. Sub my shit. Share it. I like it. Get it. Let's get them all in here. We'll get the whole chat in. We'll get the chat pizzing.
Nice.
What up?
Talk to me real nice, brother.
Yeah, I've been seeing you. You've been doing the stuff with Cold Blooded or whatever, right? What are we calling it? The Villain Hour?
Yeah. We just named it tonight, the Villain Hour.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. So you guys only did like a couple of them or whatever. I must have caught because I caught you guys the other night or whatever, and then I seen you was on today and shit. I was like, oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, we're trying to run it as much as possible. It's pretty fun. We're just bringing up people and asking them questions and then playing their music and just trying to share, our reach with, everybody.
With everybody, yeah, that's what it is. Hey, and it's cool to have a guy like Insane Poetry come talk to you because that dude is a fucking vet, a legend, a living legend in this shit for real.
Literally.
And I feel like I've been sleeping on IP a little bit because, of course, I heard the name and I'll just be honest, like the MMFD stuff or whatever. And I love Scum to death and shit, but I can only listen to so much of it because I can't understand what the fuck he's saying. I'm like, it's just like, like he should do death metal and shit. You know what I'm saying? He should be doing that death metal shit. But I was listening to some of that and I'm like, man, IP got some fucking bars on him. He's
a madman.
Yeah, clever with the word and poetry sums it up for him because a lot of the stuff he's saying is it just really hitting home with shit. I'm like nice word play with some stuff and fucking butt plugs in the chat too. What up, plug? Hell yeah.
Somebody just said no sound. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Wait, I can hear you.
I can hear everybody.
I can hear everything.
Yeah, my shit's not popping up on the channel.
No, I think your shit's muted.
Me?
My shit's
Noah.
No.
Noah.
Yeah. If the speaker has a line going through it, turn it up. Slide the little dot to the right.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Just turn your phone up. Your volume's down. It's where he said it's working now.
Oh, Evil Cook in the house too. That's what's up. I don't know if you guys are hip to Evil Cook, but he's just a juggalo dude.
He's fucking awesome. He just made a meme of me the other day, and I love it. It's probably one of my favorite memes ever.
Kiss the corners of your guys' streams so he can watch you make out.
Wait, this way?
Everybody goes the other way. It's great.
Well, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know where I am. Yeah. Wait, this way? No, the other way. Whatever. That is all good. But yeah, we was listening to some of Cook's stuff, and it's not your typical juggalo rap shit or whatever. It's it's a little more mellow. And even at the one you just put out, Tune, what is up, man? Slow it down and fucking vibe a little bit, right?
Yeah, for sure. Me?
Yeah, did you just put one out? It was that's what I thought. The fucking turn it over. Yeah, flip her over. What's it called? Turn me up. Yeah,
turn her over.
Turn her over. I don't know. Something like that.
Yo, Dave, you wild for that.
Yeah, it's good.
It's turned me up, man. I had a lot of fun making that song. Writing my verse. I didn't make the whole song, so
I feel like we have a meme with "Turn Me Up" on it, but I gotta find it.
Oh, geez, we're so unorganized. We're working on it though. We're working on our organization shit because I just started doing this a couple of months ago too. I wasn't no internet juggalo doing none of this shit. I just like to talk shit to juggalos. And when I left the gathering this year, I was real like homesick. I was fam sick. You know what I'm saying? And I just wasn't getting it from them crazy ass Facebook groups and shit. So I'm like, well, let me go hit up the YouTube jugs. You know, there's jugs everywhere. There's like Reddit juggalos and Twitch juggalos and TikTok juggalos.
Oh.
Yeah, I never fuck with none of Reddit juggalos either. That's what I'm saying. That I was like, damn.
Subdivisions of juggalos.
And people get caught up in their shit. Because look, there's a shit ton of juggalo podcasts. And I noticed, you know, so I'll be hopping around from them. I've been Replicon Radio is one of them. That's like one of the bigger ones. And you know, you see
those guys, a lot of nice nipples over there.
Yeah, like they're like 6 nice ass nipples. I like that when I watch those guys, it looks like a gradual progression of alcoholism, no matter where you start at. I asked them if they were related, and they said no, but no, I don't believe that.
I don't believe that.
I'm saying I don't believe. No, I don't either, man. Like you guys at least all bang the same chick or something. You know what I mean? Like something's going on there.
The number. Oh, upset Rollins.
That was too good, dude. Let's go. Man. That's great because Shawn Michaels is like my all-time favorite. So the Sweet Chin Music was perfect.
Oh, that is what's up. Yeah, we definitely spent our time. You know, I'm a huge Enoch fan. I really like the wordplay. You know, I like you my boy too, cartoon, but Enoch got a special place for me with the wordplay, and he started talking about fucking getting shot at by the Death Star and shit. And I was like, no way, that destroyed Alderaan, fucking R.I.P. Alderaan, you know what I mean? Like he just hit me with the first bar and that Wishmaster shit. I was like, I love it. Oh, what do we got here? Acid Cult Street Team. Pass out promo, active online, shows and events, and hit you motherfuckers up. All right. Can I be part of that? Am I allowed to be in there?
So we just printing flyers and shit for now, or we print our own, or how's that working?
Well, we kind of just been gathering everybody around, figuring out like who's in it, whatnot, and then we're just gonna, replicate what everybody else does. The blueprints are already there for us just to run with. So why try to, you know what I'm saying? But the one thing I noticed is that a lot of these bigger companies that run these street teams, I had talked to some of them, and they don't even be giving their street team people anything. And like a t-shirt,
and we're willing to pay our street soldiers a higher wage.
We'll give you a
nothing. That's awesome.
Higher than nothing.
Higher than nothing.
You guys,
that's something.
That's something, and that's cool because I'll share your shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? You got to give me nothing. I love putting out there because with this juggalo shit, I've been doing this a long time, and I've heard a lot of shit come and go. You know what I'm saying? Some of it's good, and then they don't last, and some of it's
that one's fucking funny, bro.
So when Enoch said arm short, I'm talking about Kurt.
He does it good on stage.
Oh my god,
he said
that's.
I do, and then after I do it, I'm like, how many people just got a picture of me? And I'm like. You got to give
it. People are gonna wait to catch.
Oh, that's gonna be their fucking moment.
Yo,
the phones don't come out till right before that, for sure.
Flash.
Why is it quiet?
All right, chill. Hey, chill.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Police department, search warrant.
Yo.
My lord.
My lord. Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper.
My lord.
Ugh.
My lord.
Yourself.
My lord.
Go yourself.
My lord.
Go yourself.
My lord?
Go yourself.
Aw.
What the fuck?
That's
The fuck is up with that? I am totally like the meme thing with putting it, you can make anything fucking hilarious with it as long as it's situational. I do it for the LOLs. I like to be funny with it. I watched a lot of Juggalo podcasts and they weren't funny. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these guys, they weren't exploiting the humor of, Juggalos. A lot of the shit about us is we mock each other. If you're in this culture long enough, you start to make fun of it. And that's accepted. Like, we don't let the new people make fun of us because fuck them, you know what I mean? But we make fun of shit.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what it's about, is being able to roast each other. But then sometimes the lines get a little blurred. Like I know you be on that fucking big ass Facebook group and these guys start posting anonymous and posting a bunch of dumb shit. And it's one thing to, talk a little shit or whatever, but then like they're going and searching people's Facebook and grabbing pictures of their kids and shit and posting shit on there. And it's like, come on, man, that's too much. We're all in it to have fun. And
that's weird. That's weird.
But that's weird. Yeah. It's like, come on, man, boundaries, boundaries. So I thought we're going to come on here. We're going to do this. We're going to have some fun with it and shit. And Jimmy, you know what? I'm going to send you one.
Fun.
Like Goku and Vegeta, fusing into Vegito, we the best of both worlds, like Iron Man and Magneto. Our camera up this Sharpedo, we camera clutching these mumbling rappers, riding torpedoes, about to sink these lil yachties. We the type of rappers that you don't bring home to mommy, why you...
I was lonely.
That was so good.
That was
good. Sometimes I think like a lot of these shits, like my sister be making them, my dude Dave Nut, like I don't even see a lot of them.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, like I don't even see a lot of these until we're watching them on the show, and then they start playing these things. I'm like, oh my god, it's definitely adds a different aspect and dynamic to things.
Oh yeah, randomness.
Definitely the randomness.
So
I seen somebody in the chat had asked my sober date, and that is February 2nd, 2022. So in 5 days, we're gonna hit 3 years. 3 years sober.
Shit, yeah. Oh, yeah, 3 years is good. There's I did a little bit of sober time and ended up going back to smoking some weed and shit, whatever. And it's always good that like once you make it past that like 3 month mark, 6 month mark, and you get a year in and you start to think like, yeah, I got this, I'm trucking along, but you can't get comfortable because that when you start thinking like, oh, I got this, then your fucking drug addict mind starts working and being like, all right, well, I could just go over here, I'll just have a couple drinks and, I'm good,
Well, it's also a lot harder.
Right, but you can hit rock bottom,
Well, when you
Here's
take
a picture of Enoch and Cartoon before they got sober.
that is an actual photo. That's back
Oh, man.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
That's too good.
Yeah, that's my sister over there in the chat and shit. She does a lot of the memeing for me, and she's straight up spamily. We call it chat the spamily. We try to get them to share things, get interactive in other YouTube people's up in their shit or whatever, and and share their shit too. Oh fuck, the Siamese throat rots. That's what I'm talking about. All right, too soon. Right.
Oh man,
we ain't that tight yet. I got it. Boundaries and shit.
D,
but
100%. Yes, I will take a 3-year coin.
That was the Lyme disease goats. Was that picture? Yeah, D fucks around with the Juggalos in recovery, and he does a lot of good things for them. I don't know if I'd say like he runs it. Do you run that? Are you Juggalos in recovery? D?
Are you the head honcho?
Yeah, you running that shit. They ask you about shit. Hey, AP with the motherfucking boof it or lose it. That's what they say. Put it in your booth port. Put it in the basement door. What do they call it? The fucking
South mouth.
The south mouth. That's what it is. God damn it, I
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
remember it.
So, Cartoon, how did
So
you and
bad at
Enoch meet?
What was that?
How did you and Enoch meet?
Well, that was from a mutual friend that knew us both and decided that, you know, he wanted to introduce us. He kept saying, "Man, you guys got to meet. You guys got to meet." And then he just he messaged me, and he was like, "Hey, man, fucking come over to my house."
Goat
Siamese goat
I was like, "All right." I came over to his house and we measured them, and that's how big they were. So
And it was on from there.
We measured them, and
They-
that's how big they were.
They traced them on Thanksgiving hand turkey.
Traced them on our flyer, and that was history.
Yep.
And that is it. Where are you from, Cartoon?
I'm from Battle Creek, Michigan.
Battle Creek. So that's like Southwest Michigan, kind of. Where's that at?
Yeah.
In relation to like if you're in the murder mitten.
Yeah, it's kind of, you know, this area right in here.
Yeah, turn.
All right.
There you go.
There we go. It's right there by the Ace of Clubs. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was nice. And what about you, Enoch? Where are you from?
I'm from Kalamazoo, Michigan, which is the neighboring city.
All right, yeah, right there on I-94. You guys are like,
yep, exactly.
Right,
and then I moved to Battle Creek, and then he moved to Kalamazoo.
You guys switched up and shit. Little fucking
swap. Stay low key, yeah.
Hell yeah. And neither of those are like real big cities, but I'd consider like you're right there by Detroit and shit. And you know, so you had to have like a big influence in shit. Like you guys don't even look like you're that old and shit, right? Like how old? 32, 33-ish?
Close, yeah.
Either of you, both of you.
Yeah, I'm 30.
Yeah, something like that. Right.
Yeah,
so
I'm there.
Yeah, you know, and so you guys probably grew up listening to a lot of Esham and you know, the Nada shit or whatever, the acid rap. Because like, look, what is acid rap? What do you call it? Let's define that genre.
A precursor to horrorcore, you know, with Esham and Nadis, and Mastermind and them, TNT, rest in peace. You know, I grew up on that shit because my parents were hardcore first gen juggalos, you know. So that's all I've ever known my whole life. Between my parents, my aunts and uncles, you know, they're going to the gathering, big ballers, you know. So my whole life was just engulfed in nothing but underground music culture, especially juggalo, you know. And yeah, so I was kind of just bred to do this shit, you know.
Yeah, hey, my son Zach, same thing. That, you know, he just turned 21, but he been to 10 gatherings and shit. You know, I brought him with me a few times, and you know, we listen to shit like I'm a juggalo. It just is what it is. You know, that's what was bumping, that was around. You know, he used to draw little CD covers and shit, and make his own Joker cards and stuff. You know, when he was a young buck, and you know, it was. It's one of the things that, like, you know, when I look back, you know, it's I got a little older, and I'm like, well, damn, maybe I shouldn't have had him listen to all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want my kids listening to that now. But it ended up, you know, working out for him, and you know, be you know, bitching about listening to all these juggalo rappers where I'm like, oh man, fucking sounds like he's recording this in a bathroom and shit, and you know, he's recording this on a Walkman. And you know, he's jamming into me. Listen to him jamming in all the syllables there. I'd be like, it's math, Zach. You can't be fucking up the math. It don't sound right. And he listens to a lot of the advice I give him, man, and applies it. And I dig that. Always say acid rap was even before techno. The electric spirit, like an EDM precursor.
Yeah, no, that is actually true. There was another. Before Esham was doing acid rap, there was like a techno type thing called acid rap from back then. So yeah, that's actually correct.
Oh wow, I didn't even know that.
Yep. That's funny.
Back in the day, I remember.
It's funny that you know that. Not many people know that shit, so that's crazy.
Oh, AP's old school like a motherfucker. He probably older than me and shit. which is cool.
Yes, condom Bondurant.
But
You. Yes, me. Me too.
yeah, boy, right. That's hot, right? That's that hot shit. That's hot
That's
shit.
nice. That was real nice.
Hell yeah.
Trans and I'm scared for the trans community.
That for I was, when I reached out to Lee to do this shit, we kind of talked about something. He had Bam Bam on his shit like last week, was that whatever, wasn't that long ago. And I wasn't even really that hip to Bam Bam other than the gangbang during his set at the Gathering and shit, which I thought like
legendary.
Fucking legendary. Like you can't plan that. Like, what do you bring some
honor
whore
off.
with you and go, hey, start blowing people when I go on? Like you can't plan that. Like
You can't plan that.
picture.
Can't replicate that.
no. So it's a condom honor off. God damn it. But yeah, it was like I was like, all right, so I started listening to a little bit of that, and man, you guys got a thing going with this acid cult, and you got just some solid motherfuckers riding with you. That's what a lot of this is you can't do it by yourself. You can't do it. Text a fucking big independent artist and shit. Whatever. He didn't do it by himself though. Yeah, you got to have people that believe in you and people that that want to bring you up and that are willing to sacrifice for you, and then people that you're willing to sacrifice for. Insane Poetry just said it where he was like, man, I've seen a lot of people come and go. A lot of people will step on you to try to just get up, to use you as a stepping stone rather than God, he's just said flaccid cult. Why? Too much. That's too much. Come on, man. Come on,
that's
man.
Too fucking
That
funny.
will be a thing. We'll get that for the Gathering.
We're gonna have those now. We're gonna have fucking banana hammocks that say flaccid goals on them. They're gonna be sweet. But yeah, like I said, having the people, and there's people that they just step on you or whatever. They use this shit as a medium. They see an opportunity to get on a show, and they could give you like, oh hey, I got this 15-minute set, man, why don't you come up and do 5 minutes with it? But or because you did that for them, but then they don't offer that to you, and you're like, well, damn, why did I do that for you then? It's a hard balance,
Oh yeah, and it is kind of like dog eat dog in the underground. A lot of people, shake hands with you and smile and act like they got your best interests at heart. But you always gotta watch everybody, and until you can like really judge somebody's character. It's best to just kind of play it at a distance,
Yeah, because you don't want it to be give. So there's givers and takers. I always say that. Some people are givers, some people are takers. And givers can get along with givers, and givers get along with takers. And takers can get along with givers, but takers and takers don't get along. You know what I'm saying? Takers will, and you'll see the takers, and then you'll be like, well, damn, why I'm still giving? They're just taking these motherfuckers. Just put a name on it. And congratulations to your boy fucking Thick Chris. Just had a baby and shit, right? Fucking congratulations. Him fucking fuck. Yeah, I thought no way that dude's getting laid. You know what I'm saying? But he's got to throw a mirror on the floor to see his dick. You know what I mean? No fucking way. But congrats to him for sure. Fucking good shit.
Become best friends? Yep. You want to go be Juggalo rappers? Yep.
Yeah. That's fire.
Y'all are stupid as fuck. That's fucking hilarious. Oh man, that's
just turning them out.
Yeah, keep them going. And so who else is with you guys? Like I said, I know Thick Chris, and of course, Bam Bam. Who all represents Acid Cult, and who do you claim represents Acid Cult? Like how does
Hobson?
How does that work?
Hobson is a main. I'm actually wearing one of his shirts right now.
Happy birthday, Zitro.
Yeah, that's
Oh, it's Zitro's birthday. Happy birthday, Zitro. That's what it is. My man, Soul Rack Zitro. Always fucking doing that shit. Zitro got bars and shit too. He
He's
looks
got a
all
couple.
crazy and shit though. I'm
He's
afraid
got a
to
couple
talk to
bars.
him because he's all fucking crazy looking and shit.
Zitro like the nicest guy ever.
Yeah.
Is he? Is he? Oh, he looks fucking crazy. He looks like kind of dude that'll fucking shoot your shit up. You know what I mean? Like,
No, he doesn't need a gun. He's a psycho.
Oh,
he's
I see.
Yeah,
Zach said, "How many shows have we done at the Music Factory?" What did you say? Like 3 or 4?
The Music Factory here in
Yeah.
Battle Creek, man, they don't fuck with nobody. And man,
I think we've done about 3 or 4 shows there.
Yeah, but still, the only way we even got in there was because they had hired a bunch of bands, right? Metal bands, and then they snuck me and Cartoon in that shit. You know, just like right in the middle.
it's like a metal joint. It's a metal joint.
That's what it is, you know, and they really don't like now I see them kind of opening up a little bit to allow hip hop in, but for a while they was not. No. So yeah, we've done 4 there. Or
Oh
3
yeah.
We're working on another too.
Oh yeah, that's already locked in.
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, the Juggalo prom at Harpo's.
Yeah. Enoch tried to take me to that, and I was like, no, I'm
Turn me
good.
down,
No,
motherfucker.
I don't really want to go to the prom.
Come on, the babe, yeah. And, well, I mean, you know, whatever. Like, you know, we guys can both wear a dress, and that way it won't be weird.
Yeah, that's what I try to explain it to him.
Yeah. Plus, the best thing about Harpo's is having to wade through the water to get to the urinal when you got to piss. You know, that's they let you do lines right off the bar and shit. They don't give a fuck about none of that stuff. You know? Yeah, Harpo's is that club. You know, we had a place around here, around Cleveland, called Peabody's for a long time, and Peabody's hosted all the underground shows. You know what I mean? They there was actually an old school band, Acid Rapture, used to play there. You know, Psych Ward used to play there. There's a bunch of these underground local things, and they closed down a little bit ago, and it ain't been the same around Cleveland. The Clowns haven't played here in a few years. They played in Kent, which is like an hour away, or you know, like Akron or wherever the fuck that is. But they ain't really like come to Cleveland. He thought sex tortoise.
You know, what's your only man's?
My only man's? I should make an only man's.
Tortoise is a fucking stretch, dude. Like,
that's a little bit of a stress. Has nobody made an acid cuck joke yet, though? Or is it too soon for that? Okay.
I am going to create an environment that is so toxic, no one will want to be a part of that club.
Shaggy always gets me in the end. That's the thing about it is that motherfucker be putting up numbers, you know. And I seen your stream was popping, Cartoon. That's good. You know, you guys only did a couple episodes. You got a bunch of people. You guys got a good little fan base going.
I try to get them all in there.
Yeah.
All of them. We're gonna get all 13 of our fans in there. It's gonna be awesome. You know, so who else? So you said we got Zitro, and who else we got in the acid cult? I'm gonna make a list. I'm making a hit list.
We got my brother Ill Fortune.
Ill Fortune. Is that how is that?
He makes beats for everybody, yo. He is like one of the top underground producers. He's working with everybody all the time. He's a genius too at music creation, you know. So me and him got something coming out that you guys might enjoy.
Work on that, Anthony.
We also have AZ the Fallen.
Yes. You guys might have seen him on tour with LSP a few times. Shout out AZ. That's our dog.
All right. He's rap or he does beats and shit.
He raps.
He's a rapper. He does the rapping thing.
We got Nada, the only female rapper in the crew. Super fucking dope.
Okay, I've been hearing about actually D Ryder over here was telling me about Nada, and I seen she got nominated for some of that Replicon radio shit. You guys are nominated for Replicon radio shits. I don't know if you know any of that for all that.
Oh, where's it at?
Hell no, we nominated. Let's go.
Yeah, you got hell yeah. D Ryder was up in there fucking making sure they miss none of these motherfuckers. None
We
of
gotta
that
get
ass.
this motherfucker. Let's go.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Let's see.
I didn't know they
What
put the
did they do?
nominations up yet.
Yeah, put this motherfucker where.
Well, I know I was on the live stream and they at least were listing them. Maybe they didn't actually put them.
Okay, they haven't released it yet because I've been
They
waiting.
haven't released. Okay, yeah, but you guys definitely were in there.
Yeah, Acid Cult's taking over that whole thing. We're trying to get one in every category. We're gonna win. That's the goal.
Yeah, it's crazy how fast this shit is like moving though. You know, like we gotta start making music just to make music for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? At least for me, as much.
Yes.
You know, I just made the music that I wanted to hear. You know, because I felt like people just not, you know, just in the time when I started releasing music, I wasn't hearing no heavy punchlines and these great setups and bending of the words. And I was like, man, I'm about to just start recording my shit. And then shit, 3 years later, and I was lucky enough to find people that fuck with it. So super cool.
For me, releasing music was just like therapy, just like a way to release and just talk about things that I don't really get to talk about. And then people related to it. So
yeah, a lot of the shit. Because like I said, you know, I went and looked at some of the older shit because you know, I seen you at the gathering and stuff, but I didn't listen to any of your music or anything. I didn't know. They're like, oh, that's Cartoon. Yeah, he does you know, he does music and shit. And I, you know, a lot of the Juggalo stuff when you know, you get burned out on a lot of it. And then you start to think, you know, if you don't hear the right song from somebody, it almost will turn you off to everything they do. You know what I mean? You'll hear something, you'll go, I don't like the way that sounds. And then you won't listen to anything else they do when really, like, you know, the more I listened to it, I was like, oh, okay, I heard that before. That ain't my cup of tea. I don't listen to that. And then hear another song and go, oh, who's that? It's, oh, that's Cartoon. And I'm fucking up. Oh, all right. You know, let me give that shit another listen. You know, like I said, in the Siamese Goat God shit, where I had heard some of both of your guys' solo shit, and then I heard the Siamese Goat God shit, and I'm like, oh shit, they're like mixing shit up and throwing it at like fucking great idea. Songs that you know are proven staples of your library, and then mixing them together to you know, to make them out to be something different. You know what I mean? And that's fucking.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's ever done that before.
I don't think
that might be a first time that's been done.
Yeah. Also, me and Cartoon do something that a lot of people don't have the. You know, a lot of people have like egos in this thing, but see, like me and Cartoon operate like when we do a show. I perform my solo stuff. He performs his solo stuff, and we hype for each other while doing our Siamese Goat God songs at the same time. You know, like, we have no problem sharing the spotlight like that with each other. And
but that's also that's a funny balance too, because you don't want to you know, do too much of a mashup of a song, and then people are like, oh, you know, people that don't listen to it, but they recognize parts and they go, oh, they're just doing the same song over and over again. They just perform that song 3 times in a row because it's a lot of the same bars with it. So yeah, you got to mix that up. That takes a little bit of skill. You can't just go up there and do anything. You gotta plan that shit out, man. You guys had
set it up.
Yeah, Clockside. It was great.
I think something stinks in here.
I love the smell of flowers.
Yeah? How do you like the smell of flame?
Yeah, that's spot on. That's it.
I don't know why he does that to mumble rappers. I love them. They're my favorite.
Nah.
They make y'all sound so much better.
Because and I get it.
You don't want to destroy all of them, bro.
Yeah, it does give a good contrast for real lyricism, huh? I see
Yeah,
what you're saying.
It does.
Right. Yeah, you got to have, you know, it's like the medium fat guy like myself that keeps fatter people around to make myself look thin.
You got to have a greater evil.
Nobody else does that, huh? All right, might be. My bad. You know, damn, I had another one for you, Jimmy. I sent you all this shit, but then we'd be fucking up. Did we have that other one where Enoch was knocking on the door and shit? I don't know what the fuck I did, man. I am so fucking unorganized. I promise next time I have you guys on.
Like a Mormon.
Orbit without the rhythm that I am forming. Of course, it's Mr. Vocabulary enormous. Explorers, go through the horrors that I've recorded. Knocking on the door of the industry like a Mormon. Morbid without rhythm that I am forming. Of course, it's Mr. Vocabulary enormous. Explorers, go through the horrors that I've recorded. Knocking on the door of the industry like a Mormon.
My greatest creation ever.
That
was dope,
amazing.
right?
I love that. I love that.
Yes, because what we do, you know, when something's hot here around Cleveland and shit, you know, with my crew, we pass it along. If I hear something that I like, you know, I start telling people about it. Oh, you should listen to this one. No, listen to this. He drops this, and you know what I mean? Oh, listen to the wordplay on this. You know, we're fucking, yeah, that was raw, Jess. That was super dope. And but we have like discussions on, like, we'd be listening to the shit and be like, no, that's not what he says there. That's not what he means, you know, where we're trying to break down the lyrics and shit like that. And I was having a debate today where there's a tune, Enoch, where you talk about you're the prince of the underground coming for the crown. And I was thinking like you was like Purple Rain going to get some Crown Royal, but that is not what it is. That is not what it is. I was thinking he's like Purple Rain. Yeah. You know, yeah. So.
You can interpret it however you want, dog. That's a part of the art.
That's part of
that's my
favorite.
That's my new interpretation of it.
Yeah, yeah. And then Jimmy Bubbles was like, no, he's talking about like putting an impression on the underground, dude, like the Prince. I'm like, no, that's not, Prince on the underground. Not what he means. No, he's talking Purple Rain, dude. And then he's talking about, fuck, you guys are idiots.
I got homies who do that. They might, you know, they drop and dose up. They listen to my music and they'll be hitting me up like, yo, this is what you meant. I'm like, dog, no, what?
Let's get.
The fuck are you talking
not,
about?
right?
But I just let them believe it. Oh yeah, that's. I'm just happy people take the time and appreciate that kind of shit still, you know, especially in the modern climate where everybody's just focused on the beat and a vibe.
Everybody except for the dude that rips the stickers off at the venues and shit. Like,
yeah, who the fuck's this motherfucker? That's bullshit. I can't believe they threw you right back up, man, motherfuckers. We're going to get them. We're going to plaster them fucking walls. You know what I'm saying? We're going to, I totally love the acid cult, Cenobite fucking cube. What do you call that thing? The Hellraiser fucking Rubik's cube. What's that?
The Lemuric box or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Something. Yeah.
Is it up in the top right and left of the?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yo, shout out Zombie Silver Surfer. Any artists listening, go to Instagram, holla at Zombie Silver Surfer. Tell him Enoch sent you. Dude is amazing. He's a comic book artist. Mad skill.
Fuck yeah, yeah. And a lot of this stuff is like you said, you need to help with it. You need somebody to go, hey, I got this idea, I throw this at you. Whether you use that or you feed off of it, you use that for inspiration. You know what I'm saying? What
too?
That's dope.
Hells yeah.
And dude is super skilled.
Yeah, a lot of the acid cult shit, you know, the pictures, the shit you guys put up, the shirts. There's a lot going on in them. There's a lot of detail. There's just a lot of thought goes into it. You know, I was just sitting here staring at the at the cover of Enoch's album and shit. I'm looking for different shit on it and counting the bumps on the tongue and shit.
Yeah, that album, this is all done by an artist out of the United Kingdom. One of my best friends called Sean Tallman, legend.
All right.
Like, who does the art for like this stuff? What did we got? We got this.
That's Zombie. That's Zombie Silver Surfer.
Word.
All right. That's the one that's like the black and white on your shirt.
Yep.
That's right. All right.
Yeah, I got a lot of artwork all over my studio. So for years, as I've been doing this music, I've just been getting to know movie directors and artists, and you know, because I like all facets of art. So I like to surround myself with as much cool shit as I can. And when the music started taking off and I started getting the more merch, I started calling in all my artist homies who I'm already friends with. I'm like, yo, you want to work for me? And they're all like, fuck yeah. So I was, blessed to have good people on my team.
You heard him. You
already know it.
Get a feature.
Get a feature while there's still a little
cheap.
bit.
They're not that cheap right now. They're not that cheap right now, but they're going to be even more expensive in the future.
Hell yeah. Well, and like you said, it's a little bit of that even too is like right, because if one of your homies that's doing shit for you doing that or whatever, it's going to vary. It's all going to be about how bad do you want to do it also, are they how much work are they putting into it? Well, you just got to come lay down some lines or you need me to do more than that. You want to there's a lot of work that goes into this shit. For real.
And I'm pretty good at art myself. I was doing that for a while before the music, way longer actually, but I know the music will kind of carry me and get me where I need to be. So I like to, give those opportunities to my friends, and I work with artists who I have relationships with, who want to do it, who want to go that extra mile. I think if you find somebody who is dedicated to, you and making the opportunity work for them, you'll just get a better product every time.
Yes. What was that? The Necronomicon. I'm sure there was some Necronomicons going on in that art and shit. Right? Is that what was in that?
In the Evil Dead one?
Was that? It had to be. Is that? Yeah, it's the Evil Dead one. Of course, there's a Necronomicon.
Necronomicon Ex Mortis.
Yeah, that's right. Well, and how you come up with your name? Because that shit's weird and it's spelled all weird and shit.
All right, so I took some LSD, went into like a ego death, like 16-hour psychosis. And I was thinking about the duality of life, as above, so below. And I was, obviously I'm like a human book, I wanted to relay words. So of course, metaphorically a book. So I thought of the Book of Enoch, representing above, and then the Necronomicon Ex Mortis, Book of the Dead, representing below, as above, so below, the duality of life.
Oh shit! I ain't even, man. Fuck it! I gotta go wipe my ass. Holy shit! God damn, that left a skitty. That was good. All right, I get it. What is this about? Let's see. Who walked with the God and never died? Enoch. That's not the same guy though, right? Because he spells it a little different. He lived 365 years before he was taken by God. Holy shit! That shit gets super deep. Super deep.
Oh yeah. Yes, I move with intentions. You know what I'm saying? And
all right, I see you're like an ogre. You got layers and shit. I'm gonna have to start peeling shit back. He is Prince, like Purple Rain.
That's right.
Told you,
I am Prince.
I told you, motherfuckers. Another one. I really like off your shit is that Nocturnal with HB.
I love that song too. Thank you.
Yes, yeah, and HB, like HB Live is great, man. That bitch got a voice that'll fucking get your attention. She starts to go on or whatever. You're like, oh shit,
she demands attention.
Yes, yeah. So and I say like, okay, you just got her on the course with it a little bit or whatever, but the song just flows so good with it. It's definitely one of them things where it's like, like, okay, it wasn't like a big part of a feature, but just having that presence on there. And she's not even really like super well known or anything, a little bit in the underground, but she's still trying to dig her way to topsoil. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
And she added, I feel like she brought that that opera style that I was looking for, that barbershop quartet kind of, and that's what I was looking for. Like with that song, it's about like being the new guy in the underground and, dealing with gatekeeping and, fakeness, dealing with the stuff that you do when you come in. And if you listen to the song, I break it down very well from like, my own personal experiences with that stuff. So yeah, I love that song. You're the first person to bring it up. So
yeah, no, that's like my favorite. That's like one of my favorite ones. And but another thing is the outro at the end of that, where you're thanking everyone to help you and shit like that. And it just really fucking hit home with shit because you can hear the emotion in your voice, I guess, is what it when I heard it, when I listened to it or whatever. And
man,
I'm like,
sincerely, you know, I never thought that
yes,
I'd be doing this shit, man, you know, especially from like what we, you know, like what I come from, what cartoon comes from. Like, we don't come from no fucking, you know, opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So
no, yeah.
And like
right,
all of our friends are like you know, dead or in prison or fucking strung out, you know. So for us to even fucking make it this far is a blessing, and you know, just showing the love to the people who stood behind me and beside me through this shit, you know. So you know, I got to give credit where credit's due. You know, I can't sit here and try to take the credit for all of this because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for a lot of these people who are helping me.
Yes, and it's almost you know, you get out, you know, you're doing this shit. And then you get hit up by a motherfucker like me that you don't know me from Joe Donut and shit. I never, you know, because it's one thing to get support from your family and your friends. And I feel like that's a lot of with the Juggalo shit is people support their friends. He spells every word like he's a Juggalo. I know I'm surprised there ain't a 3 in his name somewhere, you know. But the 0, the O is actually a 0. That's probably what it's. ENOKHXMORTIZ is actually what it's Roman numeral. But Enoch spelled this YouTube. What? I get it.
Like this. Yeah, no, that is true.
Be like this.
There's an angel in my heart and in my mind and there's a demon.
Let's go.
Oh, what the fuck is wrong with these motherfuckers? That's fucking
one more person that we have to shout out from Acid Cult is Dope Da Vinci.
And
Dope
Bam.
Da Vinci. All right.
Bam,
right.
the Voodoo Child.
You know what? And I've seen the name Dope Da Vinci rapping, doing shit like that or whatever. And Bam Bam, of course. This guy hip to Nom Nom Nom.
Oh yeah, of course, Big Sherm. Cannot forget the king of horrible core.
Fucking no doubt.
And Hearstmane.
Can't forget old Hearstmane.
Yes.
Or
you guys are fucking growing. What are you just naming off everybody you know?
As some people like to call him, the official Hearst boy.
Yeah, see, that's called, you know, we just wanted to build like a collective of people who share like the same you know, goals in this shit.
Tech.
So yeah, and Mike
Tech too.
Mike Tech, that's the dog. So Danny the Dirtbag, that's my producer over in the Netherlands. Shout out over the pond.
Is that Mike Czech like CHEZ? He's from the Czech Republic and shit,
no.
or
like
Tech,
Tech
with
9.
like
Tech
TEK.
TEK. All right, I'm writing all this down so that I can. And Acid Cult's growing. Well, that's another
Nate
thing too.
XL. Nate XL, the Acid Cult security.
Our security guard. That's right.
I sent you that Swill.
This guy, he's over here. Should I give him a wrench? Should we give him a wrench and shit? He's security.
Yeah, give him
a mod wrench. Give him, hey Jimmy, see, give Nate XL a mod wrench just in case. You know what I'm saying? In case shit gets out of control over there.
Yeah, Nate,
we need somebody to step
up.
Some
out, dog.
This meeting is about money, my money, and if you fuck with my money, you're fucking with your life. Y'all understand that?
Yes, big baby.
Anybody want to fuck with my money?
No, big baby.
Man, if any one of y'all weasel-faced lobsters try to put y'all claws on this motherfucking money, I'ma fuck you up.
Show you right. One of y'all motherfuckers will get squanked.
That's like my favorite movie as a kid. I still have the same VHS copy I had since I was fucking like 5. Shit.
Okay, well, I'm not making this Acid Cult list to put like an Acid Cult Big Baby Sweets meme up or anything like that. So I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, don't worry. Like, who's Big Baby? Think Chris
Magic. I'm pretty sure Dankus Magic is Acid Cult. I'm pretty sure. He's part of the thing.
We can't even tell.
We don't know. He's like borderline. He's like by acid cult.
He's like acid cult adjacent.
Yeah.
All right. All right, I like it. We was watching some shit. Yeah, we watched them smoke a big ass bud, like the whole bud and shit. It was crazy. That shit was crazy.
Oh yeah, smokes the weed. He don't even wrap it or nothing.
Yeah.
He just puffs on the
Just
fucking
smokes the
nut.
weed. Yeah,
That's
it wasn't
how he
wrapped.
does it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, who the fuck does that?
Man, that's dankest. That's why I call him dankest.
He reps
That's right. We rep the acid cult. Yeah, that's where I am. I'm repping it because
He netting
I like
call
the setup.
too.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's
What did they do?
What do they do? It's he tried to recruit me, and I was like, "No, sir, I can't be a part of that."
That's yeah. It's and you know, like you said, like it's hard to you're surrounding yourself with these people. And you say, okay, well, if you're acid cult and you're acid cult, and then this guy's acid cult, well, everybody should be on the same plane with it. But then it's hard to get a bunch of people that are willing to, because this it takes a lot of imagination, a lot of effort, and a lot of time. And if you're not, a lot of the underground artists, they got to work real ass regular jobs and shit. You can't be doing so. Then you gotta when you got families and kids and old ladies that are looking at them like, fucking rapping ain't putting the fucking Taco Bell on my fucking plate, bitch. So you got to find that balance of it. And you don't want to just be dragging around those sandbags and shit either. If you guys are over here popping and getting hot, and
me and Toon, we took every fucking dime we had and was like, we're just gonna fucking go for it. Fuck it. Yeah. Let's just go for it. And we live off of this shit. So,
which is great. Yeah.
The only job that I actually have is I work festivals when they come around. That's only like a weekend here, weekend there. Other than that,
doing like staging shit or
no, I want to actually learn that, but I just do like bar backing.
Yeah, so you got a good job. I just collect pop bottles.
Yeah, I bring in pop bottles every now and again. Sometimes
nothing wrong with that.
We go for walks, and he finds like sometimes like 17 a day.
Let's go.
Hey, what about Waffalo hits it with Waffle Cult? Fucking let it. Waffle Cult merch coming soon. That's all I know. Oh, so good. It's so good. I love the fucking memes. It's easy. Go share our shit. Go over to the Shaggy Show and tell all them fucks and Shaggy shit shows chat that they should come over here and fuck with us. We got 2 fucking superstars on, and also Cartoon and Enoch.
Yo, a cipher though.
An acid cult cipher. We could probably put something like that together, honestly.
Yeah. Oh. It'd be hard to get. We have to have some people film their own parts, though.
Yeah,
for sure.
It would be hard to get everybody in one spot. Like Ill Fortune being from that state that's like
Minnesota.
way up there, Minnesota. AZ the Fallen. He's from like literally that way, but I don't know exactly where.
Okay, Enoch, could you spell cipher for us?
You want me to spell it in my way? How I would spell it?
Yeah.
PSYFER.
FER. Okay, I like that. I like that.
No, PZF. Yeah, that's
PZ.
Gotta add Z's. I gotta add X's. I gotta add K's. I gotta add the letters in my name into every word I use.
I got it. Yeah, because well, like I said, I remember when I first popped up the CD, and Jimmy actually had to read all the song names for me because I couldn't figure it the fuck out because I'm dyslexic and you spell like you just throw random letters in there and shit. So I'm like, what's nobody names? Yeah. I'm like, what's the name of this song? Fucking eye chart. Like, how the fuck I'm supposed to know this? Like P7. It's good shit though, because then I started noticing like, oh, well, he does that. And I'm like, all this shit. He's like, no. I was like, what's a fucking Wishenheimer, dude? He's like, that's not what it's.
Swills edition interviewing Cartoon and Enoch while Lee just watches and nods along.
We got to get Lee a setup because every time he talks, it's like we got to.
Is he demon talking?
Audio.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, where's Lukey tonight? No Luke tonight?
Dealing with baby, and he got a new job.
Oh, the shit! There we go. All that new job shit. So, what kind of shit you used to do before the rapping was paying? Like besides drugs, like what'd you do? You used to work at a gas station or something?
Me, I did all kinds of different things, like fucking lawn care. What's that other shit called? Landscaping.
Blue collar shit.
Yeah,
all that
American
hard
shit,
working,
dude.
man-hand shit.
Factory work. A street pharmacist at one point.
That's nice. I love under-the-counter meds.
Yeah, that was pretty much my main thing. But I did have this one job for like 4 years where I was the director of a nursing home, which was pretty fucking cool, I guess. I don't know. It was.
We should make a sitcom out of that.
Yeah, it was fucked up though, because you know all these people, man, and then you like come back on Monday and like 6 of them are dead, and you're like, fuck. And like for 4 fucking years, that shit takes a toll. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this shit no more.
That will weigh on you. I was with an SDNA for a long time, and that's how it was. You coming home crying and shit, talking about Mr. Stevens.
Yeah, that shit is heavy,
such a nice guy. Yes.
Like seeing firsthand the mortality, and you're just like, oh fuck, like, yeah.
Well, and that's why you got to go for this shit while you got it. You know what I'm saying?
Did you just say lawn care and landscaping aren't the same thing?
Specifically different things.
They are, okay, because look, when I would go to work, you could go to one of two places. You could, you're doing the lawn mowing today, or you're doing the landscaping today. So like they were the same company.
He was either mowing or laying mulch.
Different trucks.
Yeah, mulching. Right. I love the smell of mulch.
He used to stand outside the hardware stores and he'd be like, I need 2. And Cartoon come running.
Does it mulch smell like shit?
Dude, I'll tell you, my favorite job that I ever had, and I only had it for like 3 months, but I was a delivery driver. And dude, not only do you get really good tips, like you could just hop in your car and fucking smoke weed and just
smoke it between every stop.
That's what I did. I would go pick up weed out on my deliveries, and but it was great.
That's why it only lasted a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I just pictured the Jim Carrey from Cable Guy where he's kicking the packages down the hallway and shit, playing soccer with them. Fucking, here's your shit, And what happened? They end up piss testing you?
Form the lawn.
Oh no, dude! I got carried away.
I have to answer that. Yeah,
I got carried away with it.
Dude, I was like,
it's a delivery joke, but
yeah, I was showing up with people in my car and shit. I had like 4 people riding with me some days. They're like, who are these people? Who are these people that are waiting in your car for you? I'm like, oh, this is my friends, dude.
That's my plug, and those are my outlets. What?
Yeah,
those guys are electricians, dog. That's the plug. That's the outlets. What? Hey, Waffalo said he missed landscaping, but I happen to know Waffalo lives in the concrete jungle, and there ain't a fucking blade of grass within fucking 40 miles of you in New York and shit is what I'm thinking. He's from the Bronx. Maybe they got little yards there.
Yeah, they got little patches,
in like small
little patches, right?
$20, I mow your patch. You knock out 30 of them a day.
Well, you can plant stuff, plant trees and plants, and
yeah, hell yeah. Take a lap through Central Park and shit. And like, there's no city like New York City. The Bronx is a little bit out of like Manhattan, but you get down there to the city and shit. And you guys ever play any shows there? You ever make it to shows out of Michigan? Like, what's besides for the gathering and shit, like, but you ever like go on tour? What's the biggest tour shits you ever done?
All right, we went on tour this year
with the homie.
With Doc Gruesome, and we went to West Virginia,
In the hills, yo,
Kentucky.
Appalachian. Wonderful
And
whites
made
of
it
West
back.
Virginia.
Yeah, Ohio and Kentucky. And we did it all in my car that has no AC.
Yo, in the middle of summer.
In the
it was
middle
hot
of the
as fuck.
summer.
Yeah.
it's,
Yo. God
So
damn.
that was fun. Long
Well, and
drives, horrible hotels. Yeah, it was
One
right,
hotel
right.
was
People
cool.
sleeping on the
Hey,
floor.
one hotel was fucking top of the line. We was loving it. Then West Virginia came in there, the hotel, and there's like a bunch of cats inside of it. We couldn't figure out what was going on. Yeah, it was weird as shit.
Bunch of people trying to sell you Sudafed out front and shit.
Man, yo, there was some crazy people walking around there, and they looked like they were having a blast.
Yeah, it's a different world. They're off grid and shit there. You know, when you're starting out and you're trying to do this, mad props. I don't know if you guys seen that AXE and Super Famous and SON's getting ready to do their Evil Across America tour, right? And the dates on this fucking shit are ridiculous. Now, like AXE, I think AXE, okay, they've stepped up. They've made a little name for themselves with stuff. But a lot of the other guys, Super Famous, they've been around a long time and shit, but like it costs money to put that together and then to play shows in motherfucking Montana and plan to go to Seattle from around here from the Midwest. Like that's days and days and days of driving.
Yeah, that's going to be an insane tour for them, for real.
Right, it fires up in Cleveland. That's what it do.
Yeah, this tour is gonna be sweet for sure. I heard there's some cool people on there.
Yeah, we're on 4 of these dates.
Oh shit! All right, what 4 dates? What are you guys doing? Which ones are these?
Cartoon.
So
right,
is it the next one?
It's the next one.
The next one, Jimmy. The April.
Yeah, we are on the Shelbyville on the 12th.
All right.
And then we're on the 17th in Fostoria, 19th in Lansing, or 18th in Lansing, and 19th in Dayton.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Fostoria. That's like south of Toledo and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
That venue's super dope.
Yeah, we love LLE, yo. Those are all of our homies. Super Famous, my brothers. Shout out SON. That's our dog. We fucking.
He calls me DAD. Don't tell nobody that. He calls me DAD at the gathering. It's our little joke. Shit.
Yeah,
I met SON. He was 15 years old at the gathering. I was still the same size and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he was 15 years old and back in the Cave and Rock days and shit, he's always giving me props. I'm gonna get him on the show before that tour kicks off. We're gonna sit around and talk some shit. But like I said, that's big stuff, and I'm proud of these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? All of them, AXE, fucking Super Famous, still fucking grinding and shit, and SON on the come up. I'm looking forward to his shit coming out.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's like to put it together when you're the small guy, it takes a lot. Like you said, you're going in the car, you got 6 people in the car with no air conditioning and everybody's fucking chipping in on everything. How they call you granddad. Fuck you, D. You D.
Yeah, that's literally how me and Cartoon do everything. We fucking split everything down the middle and we just fucking go. Yeah. And sometimes it's really
another
cool.
thing. Yes, sometimes. Well, when you're talking about like, okay, you guys, Battle Creek, Kalamazoo area, you say like, oh, we're gonna do a show in Grand Rapids or Detroit or St. Joe's or whatever, like you're not, or even Carl's or whatever, like you're not going far. So a couple hours, that's not bad. But trying to plan some shit out in fucking Seattle, stopping in fucking Montana, Utah, Salt Lake, you know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah,
shit
you gotta
takes
have
some
the travel,
plan.
that travel cost, especially. I think the furthest west we went was to Gorefest. We got invited out there.
Yeah.
Shout out
Denver.
LSP. Yep, those are our dogs. And it was a horrible fucking trip. Not the show or anything, but we had a show the Friday before in Detroit.
Yeah.
We get done with this show at like 1. We go to the airport, can't fucking sleep. Get on that airplane. Go to Denver. There's no hotel ready for us. We just go to the venue and end up performing without sleeping for like 46 hours or something. And
it was honestly, I would say it's one of our best performances.
Yeah, it was just fucked up because we've been up for like 46 hours and we still fucking laid it down. And then I passed out in the car after that. I was done. That was it. And then they finally got our hotel.
Talking. My dog's about to take a shit.
Right?
I'll be right back.
Yep. So they finally had our hotel ready, right? And we're like, hell yeah, finally we can lay down, get some sleep. We fucking turn on the lights. The entire room starts fucking moving. Cockroaches fucking everywhere. I mean, they're crawling out behind the TVs, on the microwaves, fucking everywhere. And
They would have if we would have tried to like lay down and go to sleep in there, we would have woke up and they would have had us in their lair.
They would have impregnated us.
Yeah.
That just happened to us last year on tour. Fucking in St. Louis at the Red Roof. Fucking walked in the fucking room, fucking turned on the light, and just scattered everywhere. We got a different room, same thing happened. I was like, fuck this, I'm sleeping in the car.
Yeah, Cartoon set his bag down. And they started emerging to go to his backpack.
It was
what
fun.
the fuck? We were so pissed. I ain't never been that mad. 46 hours, no sleep, and we so close. And then they don't have another room for us and pretty much tell us to fuck off.
So then Bam Bam, who just arrived.
I
in
was
the
hoping
chat.
you saw that, Jess. So
Bam Bam came, picked us up, and we went and crashed in his rental car. I believe we did.
After we walked to check out 3 hotels who all denied us at 4 in the fucking morning. So we had slept for 2 hours in this fucking car. Yeah. And then missed the flight back to Michigan, have to fly to fucking Texas, sit there for 4 or 5 hours.
And the day before that, Bam Bam's wife ran Enoch over.
Ran me over with the car, man. But, it was still a blast.
So overall.
On purpose? Ran you over on purpose?
No.
Yeah. She was like, I don't like his voice. He sounds like that fucking guy from Be Real from Cypress Hill. I fucking hit him. I was like, damn.
Yeah, we were up in the mountains, and she went to pull off, and she thought I was in the car, and I wasn't, and just over my foot, and I was like, oh shit. And yep, it was a fucking trip.
So how did you guys go about forming Acid Cult?
I had already had the idea for Acid Cult in my noggin, along with from my space cadet trips, and then I brought it up to Cartoon, like, yo, dude, we should just build a collective of people who all want to work towards something. It's not a label or anything like that. Anybody gets signed or anybody wants to roll and do what they want. We let them do whatever they want. Kind of like Slow American. It's not a fucking label or nothing.
But it's invitation only.
Yeah. Yeah, and who knows, maybe it will, maybe it will become something like that more, label wise, but for right now we're just having fun with it.
How did you go about handpicking each one that's on the roster?
So
who you want to take that?
Who did you pick first? It was just me and him. Well, originally it was him, Donnie, and Sean. And
yeah, it was. Yep. Sean, my artist who did my album, my producer, Donnie the Dirtbag, and myself. And that was it.
And then he brought it up to me, and I'm like, I'll be Acid Cult. Sure, I like this. Sounds great.
And then we got his producer and our engineer, Thick Chris, on board. So now we have a little team going. And then we bring in Mike Tech, right?
Yeah.
And then Ill Fortune.
Ill Fortune.
Yep, Ill Fortune. And then Bam. And then
I voted. I think then it was Dope Da Vinci. It was the night before Gorefest. Remember?
Yeah. And then at Gorefest, we ran into Zitro, Nada, and AZ, and these are our homies, and they're all like, yo, these dudes, they're all fucking dope, and they all have the drive that we have and that we're looking for. So
at the end of Zitro's set, Zitro was down, and then at the end of his set, we announced him into Acid Cult.
Yep.
And then we had talked to Nada that night, and then we had waited until the Unholy Union
in October this year. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, if you fucking
not to like bring up any hostility or anything, but was King Wicked a part of Acid Cold at one point?
No.
No, King Wicked was on their group Core Whore.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's kind of just died out, and it doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah, he was doing Core Whore and that stuff when I first met him.
Okay.
Which was fun. It was fun. We landed main stage as our first ever show as a group.
Which is still crazy,
That's wild.
What's your favorite moment so far of doing shows?
So it's a toss up, really, between this year on the Omen stage and probably I don't know. I just was on a short run, like 4 or 5 day tour with FJ Outlaw after the Gathering, and he's one of my favorite artists ever. And I got to actually perform with him on his set like every night. So that was like a dream come true. So those are probably my highlights.
Yeah, for me, I'm a little bit more personal. See, we threw an event called the Tunakakabra Palooza, and to me, this was our event. We threw it, we put everything together, and seeing, well over 100 people just come out, and we're like, what the fuck, so knowing that many people actually fucking like us, oh shit, people like us, holy fuck, so that to me was super fucking cool, and feeling all the love that was in there, and knowing that all these people had come to support what we're doing, that was a monument, because like a lot of these other shows we do, we're not the headliners. Sometimes we are, but not the majority, but knowing that all these people specifically came out for us, was fucking, humbling.
Yeah, what did we throw? 2 shows last year? The Unholy Union and Tunakakabra, or was there one more that we threw? I feel like I'm missing one.
No, I think those are the only 2 that we threw. We were going to throw another one, but we switched it up. But yeah, we did those 2 shows, and they were both great turnouts. And that's when we realized, like, oh shit, we can kind of be the promoter side of this shit too, and just do it ourselves. That's kind of a door opened up. Like, oh, okay, now we're to that level where people come to support us. We don't have to always be on somebody else's event. So that was super fucking cool.
Tunakakabra was definitely super dope. But
this year we're going to do 2 Nakakabra.
Yeah. Like Devin just brought up the King ISO show, and that was a really dope show.
Yes.
But I think that the Lansing Ouija Mac show,
yeah,
I mean,
that was,
they had probably 250, 300 people.
Had to be. And
all juggalos.
The reception that we received that night was
insane.
Yeah, they fucking loved us, and we felt
like everybody was fucking with us, and like we were the only act that night aside from Darby and Ouija that they started chanting "family" after our set, which was it was amazing, especially just for a show, not at the Gathering. Not really used to that.
What's the wildest shit you guys seen?
Where? The Gathering's its own category. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can put that in its own category, and also outside of the Gathering.
Well, definitely the fucking gangbang photo.
The gangbang for sure.
I mean, I'm sure everybody's seen that photo by now. Me and Cartoon. So that was fucking crazy. That was awesome. Great opportunity. But
I was flipping balls during that. I was like, "Where the fuck is everybody going?" And I looked back, and I was like, "Oh, all right."
Ah, yeah, okay. Yep, that was fucking gnarly.
Other than that, well, I mean, there was this one show that we did. It was one of the earlier shows. We did a show in Jackson, and
in the hood, mind you. And we are the only 2 guys on the show who aren't making, gang music.
Yeah. So, and at the end of the night, what was it? The promoter was
the
it
security guard.
The security guard was scoping out, plotting to steal the sound equipment from the
whole
show
PA
promoter.
system.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's going to steal all the PA system and all this shit. And he's like searching everyone's cars and doing all this weird shit.
Yeah, it was super weird. It was like, oh, fuck.
And there's this whole fucking thing that happened. And me and Cartoon were just kind of just like, yeah, we're just going to hang out in the back over here. We don't want nothing to do with all that. Y'all take care of that. And yeah, it's super fucking strange. When we were in West Virginia, we had this hilarious conversation with one of the guys who was the bouncer at the fucking at the venue. And he's like sitting there talking to us. He's like telling us a story about his ex-wife. He's like, yeah, my ex-wife, she's my cousin. Anyways, I fucking, and we're just like, what?
The way he slid it in there.
He just slid it in there.
I was interested in the story. I didn't even, I was like, all right.
And he's like, yeah, you're my cousin. And he just kept moving. And that shit killed me. I had to like step away for a second because I was like, there's no way that's fucking real right now. Is dude serious?
We did throw 3 shows. See, the Aussie Lep doesn't forget.
The Toy Drive.
The Toy Drive. At Max.
The Toy Drive. How the fuck could we forget the Toy Drive? Helping out the community because we love y'all.
Yeah, and shout out to Aussie Let, man. She's one of our fucking biggest supporters.
Oi, Enoch,
all the way over there in Australia.
Let's go.
For sure. Who's one collab that you want to do? If you had a dream collab.
So I like one that seems unrealistic or one that seems like it's actually possible very soon.
Both.
All right, so one that seems to me unrealistic would probably be NF. I'd love to actually do something with NF. But one that I think is achievable, I would have to say King ISO.
Oh,
nice.
For sure.
And for me, the achievable one is a tie between Jimmy Madrox and Madchild. And then the unachievable shit, fucking Tech 9. That's what I want. I want to work with Tech for sure. Yeah. Yep.
Why Jamie Madrox?
Oh, because that's what I grew up on. That's the whole reason I got into doing this shit. Since I was like 5 years old, I've grown up on nothing but Jimmy Madrox's music, and a huge chunk of my adolescent years was spent listening to, Man Smith, Freak Show. I was a diehard Twisted fan for a huge majority of my life, and so was my family. And that's what I wanted to do, was just make art. I loved how Twisted, especially Jamie, was always coming with some kind of new approach to things, changing his voice up. And, his fucking is inspiring as fuck. So,
Oh my God, I probably know your parents.
Ow! Son of a bitch!
Dumbass. Here, I'll do it. You hold the trap.
Okay.
Damn it, Beavis, you keep screwing it up. Step aside. Put this. Damn it.
4 fucking seconds! It took you 4 fucking seconds to piss me off again! God damn it, I'm leaving. No, I can't handle this anymore. I swear to God, you guys are so insane.
That balloon thing Cartoon actually does on the stage.
Yeah. I do want to bring up one other crazy event at a show, and I want to say that's on the Doc Gruesome tour, the Kentucky show, where it was like the PA was like terrible.
Oh my fucking God, dude. This is the most fucked up situation.
Yeah, go ahead and tell it, because you tell it way better.
All right, so we pulled up to Banksy's Bar and Grill in Owensboro, Kentucky, right?
Owensboro.
Yeah, and
All
it's
right.
weird, right?
Avoid
You
this
see the-
place. Avoid
there's a
it.
Because
dude.
you're deep in Kentucky. That's not like on the Ohio, but that's like that's deep in bluegrass, right?
Yeah, well, so I started noticing that there's these dudes, these like black bikers, right? And these cars keep pulling up, and dudes like, and sending this chick over, you know, he's slinging rock, and I'm like, okay, that's weird, you know, and like they own the bar as well. So we go to a gas station. I asked this big, huge white dude with all these tattoos, mean looking guy. I walk up to him, hey, bro, where are we at? You know, and the dude's like, I told him where we're performing, and this dude is like, y'all need to get the fuck out of there. He's like, y'all in the hood, y'all like fucked up. And we're like, what the fuck? So we go back in there, and sound system shit, nobody can perform. Me and Cartoon perform because we have fans who came out, and we're not gonna leave our people hanging. So it sounded like shit, but we still fucking did it.
You're rocking it no matter what. The people are
exactly.
out there. Yeah,
Yep.
right. Fuck
And,
yeah.
Anyways, some dude gets his top popped right behind the venue. They fucking shoot him, blow his shit back, and then police are everywhere. We fucking leave. We're like, we're out of here. We get a hit up by Apollo. Shout out Apollo Exodus and our homie
Apollo
Chaz.
X, yeah, right.
And they're like, yo, some little dudes came up when they're like telling them to get out of there, and then a car pulls up and they got a fucking Draco and they're shooting, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? You know, like Doc and everybody, everyone bounced. We're all like, all right, we out.
Well,
you know?
fuck yeah, I ain't trying to catch a stray on no shit. Like, let's be real, the Juggalo rappers ain't vested up.
No, here's the crazy part is right after we left, right, for like 2 hours, nobody could get the sound working right. All of a sudden, the biker dudes come in, right, and they just sound perfect. And then they all start partying. They just straight up ganked the promoter's money, and they made it act like they couldn't get the sound fixed. And then,
the fuckers.
Yeah, some shady shit for sure. We're like, what the fuck?
Hey,
you know?
fucking shout out motherfucking Plant Man in the house. Oh, Michael fucking B doing big things, sending out Christmas cards and shit. That was fucking sweet. I got a Christmas card from Plant Man this year.
Yeah, I did too, actually.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, having fun
one.
sides out there doing
What
the
the
thing.
hell?
You ain't one of the cool kids, Enoch. You're
one-
working
I
there,
know,
man.
I know. I'm
We're
trying.
gonna get you some street cred though. You got that coming. You're gonna get one next year. You know, because that's cool that a lot of jugs do shit like that for each other, man. You know, just hit you up like, hey, I'm gonna mail you out some shit. You know what I mean? That's cool shit. Hey, Mr. Motherfucking Gravebait from old Wicked Wood up in the house was kicking it with us. And motherfucking Waddy Watts, what up? That is what's going on. He said, Brian Red, look at the clear. But yeah, with the plant, that's what I'm talking about. Brian Red, another one. He's a fucking awesome juggalo doing awesome shit everywhere. Any of your tats from Brian Red or anything? You got a lot of tats.
They're not. They're not.
No?
I haven't
No,
got
me
any
neither.
from.
Me
He does really
neither.
nice work.
Fuck yes.
I do know that the Dankest Magic has a tattoo from him. It's badass.
Oh, he do that riddle box?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Super
shit's
fire.
fucking
Right,
cold.
Brian Red, fucking tight. He like won the Tom Woods art battle at the Gathering. He fucks with them Dead Canvas cats and shit. And I love a lot of the shit them Dead Canvas guys do. I love what them guys stand for. A group of artists in the Juggalo community that decided to get together and support each other and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's hard to do it on your own, but everybody comes together. You know, Ziv and fucking Timothy Young and shit. Bappo was up in it with them. Like a lot of them Dead Canvas guys are dope, and they're doing cool shit. You know. Hell yeah! What's up, fuck Mario? Hell, motherfucking yeah!
I'm not.
No, wait, hang on. What's that?
do it.
Shit! It won't do it. Won't do it. Don't
Won't
need
do
the
it.
beer. Won't do it. Don't need the beer. Oh, come on, man! Hey, shit ain't even that bad. It's all family shit. What's the worst thing that's gonna happen? You gotta shoot a bottle rocket at your ass or something? Come on, you know. Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? You gotta get another face tat. We're gonna put that on the wheel because fuck it. We have.
talk to me, damn it, or else I'm gonna throw you in the fire!
You stupid bitch, you filthy slut! Did you fuck with me?
I can't find the bear wheel one. Never mind.
Okay. Hey, what about that new? You guys seen that? The chapter 17 butt plugs and shit, right?
Yeah, Enoch's got one.
You got one? Okay. Did you see the new shit they came out with though? Jimmy, did you show that new shit that chapter 17 just came out with?
What are you talking about?
I believe I just sent you the picture of the new shit that maybe I didn't. Maybe
that new.
I just sent it to you. It's there. It says that I sent it to you. And fucking Chew, what's up, dog? That is what's up. And the meat man, fucking Mario. Hey, my man Mario Plaza over there. He hooked it up at the gathering last year. He was like doing ribs and pulled pork sandwiches. And the highlight of his gathering was Scum stopped by and he got to jam his meat in Scum's mouth. And he was so happy about that. Like, yeah, he was like, oh, that is fucking dope. Yeah.
He scummed.
He's like, I made it. Did that picture not come through there, James? James Bubbles? I'll send it again. I'll try to. It's that hot new C17 merch. There it is. There it is. That wasn't. That's hot though, right? That's hot. You guys, we gonna get you one of those to go with the butt plug.
I love it.
Fire.
Yeah,
that's top of the line right there.
Yeah, it's a top of the line ass mask, I believe, is what they call that. Oh fuck yeah, Jimmy Bubs running this shit. Hey, Acetone, you're gonna have to come on here and fuck with me sometime. I don't know. You see how we doing it? We're doing that fucking cross streaming platform. Actually, if you want to hop on here, it'll broadcast through your channel and shit. And you are more than welcome to come hop on. And you want to talk to some of these acid cult fucks about some shit. And say, oh, motherfuckers. That's a nice dick, though. That was a nice dick. The neck to testicle ratio was very accurate to where I'm at. So that's good. But you come on here. I know you guys. I'm sure you've heard of Gloom Unit, right? You fucks with the Gloom Unit at all?
I've just recently heard of
that. That is my man Acetone and Frankie Goldie. They're West Coast jugs. Acetone's out there in Arizona somewhere, and Frankie Goldie's out there in Vegas. Devereaux doing their beats and shit. They just dropped one last week or whatever. That Mo Heavy shit. It's fucking banging though. Like they got a good sound to it. It's real smooth. It's almost like they call it Juggalo jazz type shit, you know, because it's
Juggalo
smooth.
jazz. Let's go. I love it.
Yeah. It's got a different sound to it, you know. Like yeah, Gloom Unit says shit. I do. I love me some GU. And you know, and that was another thing, you know, I wanted to ask you guys about. So besides for the obvious horror core, you know, acid rap influences, the underground shit or whatever, what's the mainstream influences? Like what kind of shit you listen to? Like some Queen and shit, or
I listen to Pimp C. I love UGK. Huge fan of UGK, fucking K Reno. Shout out K Reno if you don't know who that is. Y'all need to look him up.
Who would classify that as mainstream?
Fucking Big Daddy Kane. Outside of that, though, I love System of a Down, Korn. You know.
Yeah. Some of that radio rock shit. Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of the new metal. You know, I love that.
When
I like
talk about
range.
Well, that was maybe more that Jug Motivation by Frankie. That Jug Motivation 101 is what they was called, a Jug Jazz or whatever. Like a lot of it
is Jug Jazz.
Jug Jazz, that's what they call it. It's got like some fucking. It's got a little slower.
Make that shit up.
Yeah, no, this shit's good. I heard that somewhere. I don't make nothing up. It's all regurgitated. There's not an original thought in this fucking head. I swear to God, it's all regurgitated from somewhere. I absorb and jumble it up and then spew it back out.
Oh, and Jim Morrison. I can't forget Jim Morrison.
Hey, Cartoon, I'm thinking it's about time you bunk it, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Built for this
Bunk it. You done had a long day, and I'll tell you what, we say that at the camp when when the motherfucker, like, it comes time, you know what I'm saying? You could go do it. You ain't got to hang out with us. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate your time. I know you've been working hard, doing a lot of shit all over the internet. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. And like, oh, you do fuck with, then he's like, I do fuck with the saxophones. So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That jug jazz. That shit's fucking
jazz, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a fucking Where the fuck is that thing? I just got a dog and it's fucking up everything in my house and shit. It almost shit in the hallway. That's why I had to run out. I'm getting
terrible.
Caught it in your hand. Fucking not on my floor. Caught that turd.
No, jug jizz is the shit we do at the beer wheel, Chew. All right. No, jug jazz is the shit that the gloom unit shits do.
Oh no, not jug jizz.
Not jug jizz. Oh god.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anybody can,
communal cup. Everyone's just jizzing in it all.
Well, there's all kinds of fuck shit on that wheel. I've seen a lot of fuck shit at the gathering over the years with the wheel, and I didn't run the wheel. A couple of my dudes I used to camp with ran the wheel and shit, and they would do crazy shit. Like my dude could shit in his hand on command and shit, like real
on command.
Yeah, he just put it up, drop a dollop, turn it. I was like soft serve. I'm like, I had no idea how he did that or whatever, but it was that shit was. That's a good idea, Acetone. Let's fucking do that, Jimmy. Can we do that one? We play that new cartoon.
Take a little bit though. I have to download it so it doesn't sound like shit.
Yeah, that's another thing I've learned. When you play the videos like through YouTube and you just stream them, the audio sounds like shit to the audience. But if you download the video and then play it, you get a little better audio quality out of it and stuff.
Anybody know that? Anybody know the Juggalo who ate
results.
that piece of shit?
I can't search it up on MP3 juices.
At the porta potty?
So get fucked. We're listening to it.
Yeah, you talk about Dirk. Talk about Dirk. He's shitting his way to the top.
Yo, I've seen the video.
This just dropped like today, yesterday.
Last night.
Last night. All right.
Turn him up.
Shout out to J-Mo on the hook.
I like this.
I like your verse in that.
Yeah, I love my verse.
Tell me you can turn me on when I'm feeling down.
Tell me that I'm worth it. Tell me I deserve it. Cause all these voices in my head tell me to close the curtains. I've been audibly so nervous, clawing for the surface. Haunted, steady, taunted by these demons. What's the purpose? It's like I think about it daily. If depression gets the best of me, would you be there to save me? Cause truthfully, I'm losing sleep and truly going crazy. Tell me you can turn me up, cause I've been feeling down lately. I'm talking down, baby. Put my body in the ground and trying to make it sound sedated. Fuck sobriety, I'm trying to sip some crown, baby. Maybe if you stick around, I can turn around.
Tell me you can turn me up. Tell me that you with me for real. Tell me you can turn me up when I'm feeling down. Tell me you can turn me up. Tell me that you with me for real. Tell me you can turn me on when I'm feeling down.
My back was against the wall, was really down on my luck. Stressed the fuck out, kept crying in my cup. I felt alone, empty home, close to giving up. Smallest things seeming large, wasn't big enough. Mistakes made, but okay, can't change it yet out. Bounce back, come stronger, hate time that I fall. Remorse in my heart, no matter right if I'm wrong. Feeling my soul on these beats on my songs.
A dark cloud of anger and hate man surrounds me. I don't want none of you snakes up around me.
Fragile and fake fucks, you never really down. If you really riding with me, then we turning up now.
Tell me you can turn me up. Tell me that you with me for real. Tell me you can turn me up when I'm feeling down. Tell me you can turn me up. Tell me that you with me for real. Tell me you can turn me up.
That was Cold-Blooded on that one with you?
It is, yes, sir.
I see. Oh, there it is in the blue. I see it now.
Who gave?
Yeah.
Who gave Cold Blood a gun? Who gave him a gun?
Well, you know what the symbolism is for it. And with
Yo,
the gun hot
Aussie
switches back
says
and
they
forth.
blast this daily, loving it. But how
Hell
the fuck you do that? It's only been out one day.
Well, the song's been out. The album dropped on Christmas Eve, so the audio's been out for a while.
Okay.
Aha. All right.
I see.
All right.
I see. Well, I'll just shut up then.
But yeah, man, shout out to J-Mo on the hook, and shout out to Brian Foster, the man behind the camera. He's an absolute wizard.
He also did Conjoined.
Yeah.
Dude's a beast.
He'll be doing some more videos real soon for us.
Yeah, it definitely. There's a lot going into that shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot that goes into the videos. Like,
yeah,
you know, trying to just figure out, like, you know, okay, what kind of scene, you know, putting it together, saying like, okay, what kind of, you know, what are we going for here? What are we trying to do? All right, now we got to bring that to reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, you know, yeah, we got to go find us an abandoned school, and you know, then we got to get our equipment there and make sure that it looks good. Just a lot goes into that shit. And then once you get all that shit done, then you got to sit in front of a computer for fucking 8 hours a day for 12 days, chopping shit up. And, you know, as you're going, doing the projects, little things come up that you're, you know, oh shit, all right, I got to add this in here. Oh, you know, you're getting ideas feeding off it. Like, that takes a lot. Do you guys do like your own videos, or you know, who comes up with the video ideas? How's that work?
So we don't yet. Brian's actually about to be doing a course in a month or so, and I plan on taking the course and, you know, sharing it with Enoch. And we are looking into getting a camera. His brother has a camera, so.
Well, so is Thick Chris, right? So Thick Chris he's been doing I have a music video for Poison I'm going to drop next month in February.
Yeah. Right.
Fucking gnarly. So
it's top notch. It's really good.
Yeah, Chris got the FX3, which is a really nice fucking camera, and we plan to make a lot more content now that we have somebody who's easily accessible, who is on the team, who has it, and you know, like you said, music
the knowledge, the equipment, everything. Yeah, it takes a lot.
Yes. It does take a lot, and it, you know, the equipment itself is expensive as fuck. So definitely came through with him having that. You know, now we have access to it.
Well, yeah, because absolutely, you know, you're one of these dudes, and you got just spent, you know, $1,500 on a camera and shit, and you're like, yo, I'm going to an abandoned school to film a video. Let me use your shit, dog. They're like, no, no. Yeah. I know we're homies and shit, but no. So, yeah, I was just talking about that. Bizarre Thick Chris just had a baby. He just had a little baby Chris, a little thin Chris. Is it a he? Is it a she? What's his name?
It is a he. It is a he.
Yep.
Baby right. Noah.
Baby Noah. Oh my God, named after Enoch. It's in the lineage.
It is. Noah is the grandson of Enoch. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. You're going to be goddaddy Enoch and shit. I like you.
So yeah, between Enoch's brother, Thick Chris, Brian, you know, we got videos readily accessible, and we're just gonna learn, because the more in-house that we can get with it, the more costs that we can cut. You know,
we don't gotta travel. I just call them, hey, you want to, you know, let's shoot this little comedy sketch. Let's just do that. You know, we kind of just have more control and fun with just.
Which I think that's what we're gonna do this year. Is we're gonna dive more into, like, you know, being a little bit more of content as far as like skits, maybe just little funny commercials, stuff like that.
I'm about it. Either you guys play Echo Side. I know Big Sherm plays some Echo Side. You guys fuck with it?
No, we haven't.
No, you ever play any card games growing up? Like, you ever play any fucking Magic the Gathering, any shit like that?
Played Yu-Gi-Oh.
The Quest for Shangri-La.
Motherfuckers drawing dicks on me and shit.
You're such.
That shit's not gay. Oh, thanks, Zach. It looks like yours. Looks just like it. I know, because it looks like mine. That's my mini me. You know what I'm saying? He was in my dick a long time, so it's cool. The Echo Side it's a great game. It's a thinking man's game. It's got a little strategy to it. Like, you ever play Quest for Shangri-La?
Yeah.
You ever play
I got
Quest?
the original. I got it.
Okay. Quest is an easy game. Anybody could win. It's real random. You got to know a little bit about how to use the effects. But Echo Side is a thinking man's game. It's very strategic, and you have to like know what's played, know what people have, whatever. Fucking, that's crazy. But yeah, it's a great game. I was totally looking forward to going to DCG Con and flexing on my Echo Side skills. But I'm probably, what are you talking about for sheep shaggers, Chew? You don't want none of this Echo smoke. But you're talking about content creation. What I'm going to start live streaming our fucking Echo Side games and shit, because I feel like a lot of people know how to do that, and a lot of people don't know how to play, because it's, if somebody's not sitting there telling you, or explaining to you how to do stuff, or you're watching it happen, you gotta be like, oh, that's how they do that. That's what that means. It's a very literal game. It's fucking fun as fuck to play. How many times have I spun the wheel? Shit, I spin all the time. Not these guys, though.
Another reason we want to get a camera, well, me specifically, is, as many people know, I'm a huge horror movie fan. I'm a huge movie lover, and we're actually in a movie called Stoner Snake. I did the theme song for it and everything. And I was hired to be the main actor in it. And the other guy who was supposed to be acting with me, he bailed. So I called the director and I was like, hey, I got this guy. He's covered in face tattoos. He's fucking perfect for the role. So now it's me and cartooning it. So
yeah, I'm excited for that movie.
It's so bad. It's so good though. But
I grew up on that 80s cheesy shit. Any of you guys know who Charles Band is?
Of course, Puppet Master. Let's go. What? Come on.
Hey.
I got all the Puppet Masters in the other room. All the original action figures. I live that shit.
All right. Well, I'm not blowing myself here or nothing. All right. But I used to work for the guy. He's from the Cleveland area. He got a house in LA. He got a house here in Cleveland. And I've been to his house, used to go to his house all the time and do shit for him, work with him. And he was doing like the baby oopsie shit, which is some of the stuff he's come out with recently.
Yeah.
And so Charles, my guy, you know what I mean? He's a real fucking nice guy. He walk in his house, it's all sweet. He got fucking chairs with fucking chicks carved out of the chairs and shit. And like, you know what I mean? Naked chicks in the legs of the chairs. It's like real eccentric fucking woodwork, ornate shit, whatever. So, you know what I mean? That's good shit. Hey, Gold, about time you fucking made it around, motherfucker. That is what's up. Fucking Spamily in full effect now. The shit with like the horror shit though, and it's cool to see some of the props and some of that shit that they do a lot of camera work back in the day. It wasn't all this CGI nothing and all that, so it took making the props and then cutting it at the right angle.
Practical effects all day. And that's what I want to do. Yeah. Music's just easier and more, I can get my hands on. I don't need all this extra stuff to do the music, but when you want to do movies, you got to have a lot more going on. And hopefully I can get to that point.
Catch y'all on the motherfucking Friday show.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. On Friday. So I try to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. On Friday, I got fucking Mad Max coming up on here to kick some shit with us. And I don't know if y'all fucks with any fucking Mad Max, but he's another one. He's been a Juggalo rapper forever. And my man got some bars and he raps about real shit. He raps about like real ass struggles of a motherfucker. And yeah, I'm excited for that one and shit. Cause he's old school with it. A lot of the Mission Infect guys, they've been putting in their work, and I feel like a lot of those guys don't get the props that they deserve. It's hard to get your fucking props in this shit, man, because these guys got bars. They're putting in the work. They're doing the videos. It's another thing is just because you got good shit or whatever, you got good music, good bars, good production, whatever. If you're not doing the videos and then promoting and getting it out there and And then even then, like you only can share your own shit so much. And everybody wants to do it organic, I would think. Nobody wants to pay for the fucking views and for people to put them out there. You got to hope that
exactly
somebody hears your shit and they're like, oh, people need to hear this. This needs to get out there with it, and because you keep posting your own shit, and eventually people are like, I don't want to see this shit before I'm snoozing this cartoon, motherfucker. You kidding me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what it is. It's so then you got to be like, well, I'm going to do this shit, but I don't want to fucking spam it out there. But that's why I fucks with the Spamily, because they be out there fucking sharing shit. It's multiple people doing shit. And it's like, we're all here to have a good time. You know what I mean? We do it for the LOLs. You guys do it for the love of music, and that we do it for the laughs. So it's good to have a group of people. You need that group. You need one guy that's got a nice camera or a computer, and one guy that's got a good setup you could go record at and do shit. You gotta
have the team. You gotta have the team, and it's really hard to do it all by yourself. I did that for years, the first 2 years. If you look at my track record, I had no features. The first time I ever had anybody featured was the album I dropped this year. Yeah. So it is.
What were some other features on that album? I know, like I said, I mentioned the HB one, and I know there was a couple other on there. Who else was featured on there?
Yeah, a lot of acid calls. So we had Cartoon, we had Ill Fortune, we had Thick Chris, Mike Tech, Cold Blooded, HB. Shout out Bakelo. Bakelow's on the album too. And Poltergeist OD and Bam the Voodoo Child.
Yeah, right. And that's what I'm talking about, man. You gotta bring people into this shit to do it. Whether they're giving you you're giving them a little spotlight on their shit, or they're bringing their fans to you, bouncing them back and forth. The Home Invasion with fucking King Gordy.
I reached out to Gordy and I was like, yo, dude. Because I'm a huge fan of his, like Damien, Cobain's Diary.
Cobain's Diary. Oh,
man, his choruses are so fucking good. So I sent something to him and I was like, yo, let's get a chorus from you. And he sent us back that. And so then when we got that back from him, we had scrapped our verses. Well, I had sent him what I had. I scrapped the verse, and then we built something around that chorus, And
we had Chris build it's a completely different beat, isn't it, than the original?
Yeah. I sent him a different beat, and then we just got his stems back. We're like, all right, we're just gonna build something with this, and that's what we came up with.
And you think about how recording a song was. Say back in the 60s or 70s, right? Where if you wanted to do something, everybody had to be in the same room. And, it was just a little bit different of a process. But I almost feel like when you guys are together and you're writing a song or you're doing your recording shit together, you're hearing things and going, oh, hey, man, no, I'm going to pop in here and do this. The one thing I like is the back and forth. You know what I mean? Like, you spit a line, he spit a line, and that's hard to do when you're not together doing it.
Oh yeah. No,
you know what I'm saying? It's like,
we do all the Siamese Go God stuff here at my house.
We've done a couple features that I'd be here and he's at home, and but not really like a full verse. I think we did like an 8-bar over the phone one time, but it's a lot easier when we're just right there in the room together.
Yeah, I got to take his phone away from him, force him to be getting distracted by that cellular device.
No, but you sound like you're doing the right thing though, because everybody's staring at their phone, and you're either creating it or you're absorbing it. Is how it is. You called it out with Ouija that you got to be. I like to call myself a content destroyer because I just be on here fucking shit up all the time. But that's how it is. It's like everybody's on their phone. You're either putting it out or you're soaking it in, and that's just the world we live in. So what was your favorite feature? What's your favorite feature that you've done, Cartoon?
Like feature for somebody else or feature that I've got?
Yes, feature for somebody else. Yeah, Or both ways. Answer both of them. There we go.
Okay.
I know that was the thing that you stumped Insane Poetry with, and I was like, I'm gonna ask him.
I would have to say that my favorite feature that I've done for somebody else, does Enoch count or does he not count?
He don't count. Yeah, that's your band partner. You guys are in a group.
So I would have to say, and Cold Blooded doesn't count because we do like a villain album together, so that doesn't really count. I would have to say for Gingerbread.
Okay.
Yeah, we shot a video for it at the gathering.
Yes, yeah. Did you see that came out like a couple weeks ago or whatever? Yes.
Yeah, that's a fire track. And I didn't even hear his part on there. No, I did. There was another song that we just did, and Gingerbread was on there, and I had never heard his part. It was with Dankest Magic, but yeah, I would definitely say Gingerbread. And then for like the favorite feature that I've got from somebody, I want to say FJ, but at the same time, I think I'm gonna go.
That was hot.
It is, and I got another one that's unreleased. It'll be coming out later this year. But
what FJ feature? What FJ you're saying? Oh, all right, hot.
But maybe probably one of my first features that I'd got from Zitro. I was super excited to get a feature from Zitro because I was a fan of him as soon as I discovered his music. So getting to work with him was like super dope.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, like
I just torment him and tell him happy birthday every day.
Yeah, well, it's his birthday, so you should.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like I've heard a couple of times. I've never really like dove super deep into Zitro's music, but like everybody got something good to say about him and shit. And like I've listened to some of the stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, can we play this at like half speed? Because he'd be going with it, and motherfuckers be going fast. And I'm old. I listen slow, and I'm trying to break it down. And that's why I like a lot of what you guys do is it's not like too fast and choppy with it. You guys are very legible, very articulate in the words that, you know what I mean, the shit you say. And it's a lot of stuff that's out there also. I always say it's like piss, shit, dick, bitch rap, where it's just rhyming. It's word rhyming, piss, shit, big dick, dick. But you guys are doing it different. And what you guys are doing is rapping. It's not. It's the bounce and the vowels. It's a mathematical equation, really, is what it is. And you guys are hitting it and hitting it. And you can tell like when people got it and when they want to have it. So that's why I really feel like you guys are going to be blowing up, like, at least in the underground. It's hard to break out of the shit that we talk about and this shit that we do in this underground. It's hard to make it into the mainstream when this is your core of what you do and shit. It's hard to break into that next one to get that radio play or the million spins with it or whatever. But I'm real confident in fucking, by this time next year, you guys it's going to be a lot bigger for you guys. And you're going to be like, we're not coming on your shitty podcast anymore. Swell.
Oh, no, dude. We'll always come on.
You guys just make fun of us and draw dicks on us. We're not coming back.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That's what I told Replicon Radio is I was like, yo, you fucking mark my words. Because they had actually had Tom McDonald on their podcast a while ago before he like blown way up. And they're like, yeah, now we can't get a hold of him. And I was like, well, I promise you, if I ever get that fucking big, I'll come back on your podcast no matter what. And I stand for that, man.
Yeah. That's
to
cool.
Get your roots, man.
Absolutely, because I'll tell you what, I'll be out here promoting the shit out of anything you guys do. Like I said, I love it's different. It's just different shit from what everybody else is doing with it, and a lot of stuff. And I know it's like even like with Enoch, and I listen to the stuff, and a lot of Enoch stuff, you're talking like is just about your word play and how you're a better, you're best with the pen or whatever, and you're a good rapper. And I know like it's just like it sounds good. And I know it's going to start to develop into storytelling shit or whatever. Like you remind me a little bit of Mad Child, like a young Mad Child, where he developed, you know what I'm saying? He came up and like then he learned to you know, I don't know if it's like singy or even like that last one you just did or whatever, where it's like you wouldn't have done something like that early in your career, you know, the one you just released or whatever, like that would, you know what I mean? It takes time to like develop into something like that. And that's just like that's a great song, you know what I'm saying? Like it really is. I really feel that way. So it takes a little bit of you know what I mean? Like you got to do it. And like I was super fucking stoked on that fucking on any of the acid cult shit that I've heard really so far. So you know what I mean? Like mad props. I know that you guys are gonna be fucking sailing. You know what I'm saying? And it's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get better.
Yeah, we don't plan on going anywhere. You know, I do this shit for the underground, always have. But you know, like you said, I treat every song like a Sudoku puzzle. You know, I'm always trying to just fucking, you know, exercise
There's layers
my
to
brain
this shit.
Yeah, you know, and that's what always like. I like storytelling too. You know, you gotta listen to my song Moods. You know, I got a song. I have some other songs that are written that are, you know, story, but you know, I like to make people think. I like to make you go, wait, what? Hold on, let me break that. You know, because to me, that growing up, that's what always made me like go, you know, oh fuck, you know, and like catch on to things and like realize that this meant this, and you know, so I want to.
Yes, yeah. On the 35th time that you hear it, you're like, oh shit, how did I never fucking catch that he said that there or drop that reference? Because you know, it's right. There's a lot of little references and shit.
Even, I love dropping references on everything. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I like about Enoch. It's almost like every single bar, like that. And I try to do this too, but he just does it so well that every single bar is like it's just top notch, and there's like no filler in there. And,
oh yeah, like
exactly,
like you said, you can listen to a song 30 times, and on the 30th time, you're catching something new, and that's like top tier.
Right, and that's right. That's a great thing to do because anymore, you know, and you talking about this the other day about like the length of songs, right? So if you put out a song that's 5 minutes long, you're not going to get the same attention from people that you would for a 2.5 or 2 minute song, something like that. That's about where it is in this shit. You know, you want to get into it, get to the point of it, get the fuck, boom, it's over. There's the next one. And if it's something I like, we're going to listen to it again. You know, it gets like good replay value with it and shit. The one thing, like I said, I keep bringing up the one with HB because that one's my favorite. And I will tell you, as soon as I heard that or whatever, it reminded me of the old school Esham Morty's theme, right? Morty's theme was a big one by Esham. He did the video for it. It's a very long song. It's like a fucking 6-minute song or some shit like that too, you know? But it's almost like you can hear the influences in it. Is it Enoch the type of artist you could play the whole album all the way through? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the thing is you put it on and you're like, oh, okay. And then this one, you know, of course it all has a sound to it. You know, you don't change your voice is your voice, of course. It all has a sound to it, but you can put it on and listen to it and it gets you thinking. And then the next one comes on and you come off with some metaphors or some witty shit. You know, you're giving fucking rappers a head start and shit. You know, like it's like a lot of this shit or whatever. It's like, I'm like, this is fucking, it's almost when I listen to it, like I said, I catch something different every time because I can only absorb so much of it. And you know, when I listen to it, so then it's, you know, I can't spit your shit back. You know what I'm saying? There's some shit where I get it, and I'm like, oh, I listen to this, but no, I get it, and I'm like, oh man, oh fuck, all right, you know, yeah, it's a thinking man's rap.
I love eliciting those kind of feelings from people. I want to invoke where like, you know, like hip hop was where it just made you think, and it wasn't just about the beat or the vibe or the chorus. You know, like. A lot of the music nowadays is made where like the verses are just an excuse to get to the chorus, and then they'll repeat the chorus, and that's all it is. And to me, I don't I don't like that. I want to do the complete opposite. I want the chorus to be an excuse for me to open up and give you guys more things to pick apart, you know? So
yes, yeah, because that's me. I'm sitting over here ripping it apart like I was thinking Purple Rain and shit. So you know what I mean? That's good.
See,
you know what I'm
even,
saying?
Yeah, the fact that I can even get you to even, you know, think harder about what I'm saying is exactly what I'm trying to do, you know? So I appreciate it.
Yeah. Fucking mad props to you guys and shit. Definitely fucking glad to have you guys on. You guys are more than welcome to come back any fucking time. You got some shit you want me to talk about, pump out, promote, you know, any of that shit, man. You guys feel free to fucking hit me up with shit because I'm all about it. I will be the Acid Cult street team. I'll be the Acid Cult highway team and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll be the I'm about it. I'll put it out here. I know some promoters and shit out here in Cleveland. So if there's ever a time, you know, you guys are trying to book a show or you know, get something going or whatever, you need me to.
I think Clockside was our first time there, right? Well, with
That's Columbus. That was Columbus.
Oh yeah, that was Columbus. Yeah,
that was Columbus.
Yeah. Shout out Clockwork E, the homies.
Okay.
Much love.
Yeah, they got one dropping too, right? They got one coming out too. That you know, mad props with these fucking guys, right? Like you said, it's like, you know, being able to come out with it, and you could tell that anything that they're doing, they're just learning. They're learning and getting better and putting the energy and stuff back into stuff, probably getting better recording equipment.
They're hilarious. They're so fucking good. Yeah, I love Clockwork. You know, I mean,
huge fan of
Clockwork is one of the very, you know, I don't listen to much music outside, like, you know, the creative process of my own, but Clockwork's definitely one of them I be jamming to out in the car, you know. So those dudes always make me laugh. I love it.
Yeah, they got a lot of funny shit, and it's crazy too because they get a little bit of a bad rap with juggalos. Because I've heard juggalos, you know, be like, "Oh, you know, I don't like those guys are rapping about juggalo dicks and fucking, you know, that's dumb shit to me." I'll be rebel. But a lot of their stuff that isn't dumb shit, that's like real shit, like their old shit, Burn It All Down and fucking No Sleep. And
very
shit like
well
that.
Put together. Yeah,
very well put together and meaningful in the struggle that we live. They, you know, they're rapping about the juggalo struggle, and that shit is fucking real.
Mm-hmm.
And Clockwork did headline the Halloween show last year. My son Zach does a little show. It's usually around like, you know, end of April, beginning of May, halfway to Halloween. He calls it Halloween, and he's gonna have some big names there this year and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try and get out there to that fucking Fostoria date and come out there and fuck with you guys. Cause yeah, you know what I mean? I get a little crew together and come out there and support. Cause like I say, you know, SON's my guy and shit. And, you know, Ed and Jacob, fucking Eight Legs and Whippy, they're fucking, they're vets in this shit. And I feel like they, you know, they took Clockwork under their fucking wing and did the little Mighty Whackness tour. And that was fucking, you know,
I love it. Them jerseys they dropped. Fuck. They haven't dropped them. They're fucking wearing them. They need to drop them so I can fucking buy them.
Yeah. The butt sex, though. Butt sex. I love butt sex.
Got some butt sex. Yeah,
I got butt sex.
You got butt sex. That's great.
But hey, I gotta hop off. I gotta go. My girl's calling me.
So, yeah, we're shutting this down anyway. But yeah, thank you, Cartoon. Definitely, we'll be in touch. I'll meme you later, bro.
Do it all up.
You know it. Hell yeah.
All right,
brother. Yeah. All right. Are we getting out of here too? Are we calling it a day, Lee?
Yep. It's about that time.
Hell yeah. Thanks for coming on, Enoch. I will be all over your fucking dick like bed bugs and shit, bro. I got you. We're like I said, hell yeah. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Hey, y'all. I appreciate you guys having me on, everybody who stayed and listened to us blabber and ramble on. Fucking love you guys. I'm out. Much love.
Hell yeah. Whoop, whoop. Mad love, right? Kick him the fuck off air.